morning, healthy living with Miss Renee the Barber. How you doing? Well, thank you. I can use all the blessings I can get. We are in Brunswick, Ohio. We tried to get loaded yesterday, but just ran out of time yesterday. So today we are finally going to get going. So we have a nice little trip, 3 pieces of equipment. Mr. Nathaniel Lee, good morning. We got 3 pieces of equipment out here to Kansas, and Nebraska. So we are going to be heading down the road here about not even a full 20 miles. We're going to stop by a scale to make sure. And if we are not legal on our weight, we'll have to come back and have some readjustment done, eating up more time. No, we came back from Pennsylvania. Monday, we went out to Pennsylvania from Columbus, Ohio. Well, first we left Michigan, went down to Columbus, Ohio, picked up a little skid steer, took that out to Harmony, Pennsylvania. Harmony, Pennsylvania, we dropped off that skid steer. We picked up a bulldozer blade and this 410K John Deere backhoe loader. Then we came here to Brunswick, Ohio. From there, we picked up a bucket for a John Deere 944K wheel loader, which has been giving me a headache since yesterday. But we ran out of time yesterday to get things done, so we had to just stop for the night and then get started again this morning. Well, John Deere and farm equipment is what we take.
Turn at the first left onto Center Road.
So like I said, we got to make sure that we're good and legal to go down the road. So we're going to go down here to the Pilot in Seville/Lodi. We're going to get a scale ticket. We'll take a look at the load, show you what we actually got, see how it looks. Yeah, all this is John Deere stuff. We were slated to go down to Cincinnati, but the way everything's sitting on the truck, we are not going to be able to put that other piece there. They're coming out of Cincinnati. We just will not be able to fit it on the truck and have it sit safely. So that's going to be a loss. I got to give a call into my shop, of course. Hey, you know, this just isn't going to fit on the truck. Blah 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 blah. But first, we're going to go get the scale done. I've never done a log loader. No, I haven't.
Turn left onto I-71 south toward Columbus.
But we got our load legal as far as length, width, and height. The only thing I have to worry about now is the weight out on the back of my axles of the trailer. I shouldn't be. I might be close, but I shouldn't be overweight. But we're going to get what's called a split axle weight with the scale. That way we can weigh those back two axles individually. Ashley's Life, how are you doing? Good morning. I have not seen you before in the stream or in the comments on the vlog, so thank you very much for joining us. Nathaniel, it's whatever the company directs me to do. I don't really get a choice in the loads I pick up. It's, hey, we got a job over here, go get her done. I say yes sir, and go do my best to get it done safely, legally, with some measure repeatedly, and to everybody's satisfaction. We are passing Medina, Ohio. Mr. Ross Roams, a good and beautiful afternoon to you, sir. It is still 10:24 a.m. here in Ohio. So it's about 78 degrees Fahrenheit here in good old, on the I-71 heading southbound. We're gonna go get this load weighed to make sure we are good and legal. Trucker Z, my buddy, how you doing, sir? Long time no see. Hope everything is going good in your little neck of the woods. Yeah, always buffering. That never gets old, does it? We got enough space. We're gonna step it up to the full speed limit now. Now we got enough space in front of us. So like I said, we got these 3 pieces on the truck. We were slated to get a 4th going out to the same area, but it's just not going to happen. It's not going to sit on the truck and be stable enough for me to secure properly and not be sliding all over the place. So just not going to go get it. Why would you want to stop eating? Eating's a great thing. Ah, righty. So, like I said, you know, a couple miles down the road here, we're going to stop at the Pilot in Seville, Ohio. We're going to put this on the scale, get her weighed. We're going to get a split axle weight, so we're going to get the steer axles, we're going to get the drive axles, and we're going to get 2 weights, 1 for each axle of the trailer. And then we're going to get then that'll give us the entire weight of the truck as well. But I need to know what both of those axles on the trailer are doing. Oh man, that sounds great. Some good old beef barbecue ribs. Kind of jealous of you there, Ross. So not too bad of a morning, a little bit longer because, you know, it's not, it seems easy at times just to, you know, oh, just throw your straps, just throw the chains over there, but it requires some thinking of how the load can possibly twist, roll, and move back and forth and slide back and forth. Now, so left to right, yaw, which is basically turning around a central axis. Front to back, side to side, and then twisting, you know, left to right. So I have to think about all that kind of stuff when I'm putting on my securement, because even the securement itself can, why would you do that? Why would you cut off a truck you see is coming? Alright. Not too bright there. Hey, Miss Southern Belle, how are you doing? Oh, the Utz potato chips? I wish I had a bag of Utz potato chips right now. especially Grandma Utz. Grandma Utz, they are extra thick. They are fried in lard, not in just oil, peanut oil, or anything like that. They're fried in lard. They're extra crispy, extra thick. They got a very particular flavor. Those are the ultimates. The Grandma Utz is in the brown bag. The regular Utz, great. Grandma Utz, even better. You put that with a little bit of soda, a bit of Pepsi, and in a nice lawn chair, sitting on the porch or under a tree, and just have a little, just enjoy the day. I call that success in my book. Right. Well, Cowan here is going a little. Oh, that's how you do it. That's how you get a box of them off of the old Amazon. Well, hopefully you like them. Like I said, I'm even though I do not ever want to go back to Baltimore ever for the rest of my life, there's still a few things about Baltimore that I will always miss, that I will always want in my life. I never really say it, but Utz potato chips is one of them, so that's really 5 things. Royal Farm fried chicken, a snowball during the summertime, Pollock Johnny's Polish sausage, and a good crab cake. Now those are the top things that I really miss. Whenever I'm in the area, I try to get some of all of that stuff. Got a truck length in front of that maroon truck we just passed. Signal before we move, and don't turn the signal off until we get fully in the lane. We got a full truck length between me and the guy I'm pulling in front of. We're catching this guy here as well, so do the same thing back the other way, get around him. Miles an hour, downshift into 17th. Oh yeah, I can agree with that there, Trucker Z. The best advice I could ever give anybody, do it yourself. The only way you're going to be happy. Alright, shift into 18th. More than a truck length. Nice and easy getting over. right, so in about 6.5 miles, exit 209, Lodi. We're going to get off here and, like I said, put this on the scale. You'll see that process as long as the Wi-Fi holds out. Yeah, I mean, that's this panic that everybody's going through for no reason and shutting everything down. You know, that it doesn't make any real sense. But they, you know, the businesses are going to do it voluntarily because they're worried about getting lawsuits and losing their license to operate because a few people in power decide they want to do what they want to do. But, you know, that's just the way it is, unfortunately. Like I said, okay, we have 3 pieces on the truck. We have a John Deere 410K backhoe loader. We have a blade for an 850 John Deere bulldozer. We have a bucket for a 944K John Deere wheel loader. These are going out to Humboldt, Kansas, Dodge City, Kansas, and then finally North Platte, North Dakota. I'm sorry, North Platte, Nebraska. Nebraska. I gotta get my states right. And then from there, we are closer in reality to Colorado and to the Denver area, but more than likely 85-90% chance we're going to deadhead all the way back to Dubuque, Iowa, to the John Deere factory in Dubuque, and we will be picking up a load there. That's the most likely. Hey, Trucker Z, thanks a lot for coming in. Just be safe out there, my friend. You know how the crazies are on the road, and just don't let them get you all riled up. So, from where we just picked up here in Brunswick to Humboldt, Kansas, is about 86 miles. So that's about a day and a half, almost a day and a half. So the rest of today, as long as we are loaded and we're perfectly balanced on the truck, all of our axles are legal, we are going to be heading out there. So we're going to do a couple hundred miles today. Thursday will be an all-day delivery, an all-day driving thing. Friday will be an all-day driving and delivering kind of thing, and hopefully we'll see if we can get to North Platte by the end of the day Friday. I would like to, but the road will dictate what we can and can't do. Like I said, first thing to do, we got to make sure that our rear axles on the trailer.
Take exit 209 and be on the right onto bus 224 west toward Lodi.
We got to make sure that the. God dang it! Never shuts up. We'll turn that off. So first, we got to make sure that we're legal, that we can go down the road without getting a violation or fine or anything else of the sort. Because if we're not legal, we're not running. And I'm not taking the risk of getting my license affected. I'm not going to take the chance of me having to pay a fine I'm not going to take a chance of doing something wrong and being, you know, censured or terminated by my company. It's just not worth doing. The company gets a bad reputation. I get a bad reputation. It's a lose-lose. Rather take the extra time to do it right than just trying to go as fast as possible. They don't need it right now. They would like it right now, but they don't need it right now. If they truly needed it right now, they would pay for an individual truck to take it. So we came up here last night. We bobtailed up here last night, which is something I rarely ever do. But we bobbed up here last night. We met up with a subscriber and fellow, a subscriber on YouTube, Linda Barker. Went out to the Bob Evans up the road down the road a little bit at Burbank. Had a nice dinner, had some nice conversation. Had a pleasant evening. It was nice. All right. Now let's see. I might, if we're good and legal, I think I'm going to go over here. I think I might go over here and get a truck wash at the Blue Beacon. I ain't had a truck wash in a couple of months. So I think I might treat myself or the truck to a truck wash, as long as we're good and legal. If we have no problems with the axles and the weight on the axles, I think I might actually do that. All right, a little bit of there's a military vehicle coming out here, so. This little brown cab over truck, that's a military vehicle. We're going to get in line here behind this DMP guy. Make sure we get out of the road here. Stay a little wide here so we can get on the scale properly. All right. Loaded. We'll put in our parameters for the Rand McNally: height, width, length, our weight. We'll put that in there, so we're not going to hit bridges. We're not going to, get into narrow spots we can't get through. We're not going to go on the roads or over bridges that can't support the weight. All right, so this guy here in front of me is getting a re-weigh. The reason I know that because he had his paper in his hand and he was giving him the number off the paper. So now that it's clear, now we can get on. We don't want to get on a scale where somebody's already sitting on. There we go. Make sure them back wheels get on there nice and straight. problem with CAT scale, if you're too far forward, it'll give you a false reading.
What's your first class?
First way, ma'am.
Truck number?
Truck number 1804.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank you, ma'am. Oh, no, never mind. Right. All right. So, there we go. All right. So we got a way. Let's go park the truck. We'll get ourselves parked. Go get our scale ticket, make sure we're legal. If we weren't cutting around, that wouldn't be a problem. Right through here, park next to this tanker and this flatbed here, and that'll be easy for me to get out and go to the exit. There we go. Hey, Attitude, we are in Ohio. We're at the Pilot in Seville. Lodi, right off of I-71, I-76. Let me grab my stuff here. There we go. Gotta make sure I take my Wi-Fi with me or else it ain't gonna work. All right. This. Let me grab my tripod here, make it a little easier to carry the camera around. Use when I'm driving on the road there, and this is the one I use out and about, at least it'll be for right now. All right, so grab the old wallet, grab a set of keys so I can actually get out. Alrighty. All right. I need my gotta take my phone with me. All right, so here we are. I don't know why that came loose. don't need your brakes coming loose on you. So here we are. So we got a strap there, chain there, 410K. So we got chains up there around the axle coming down. So we got chains on the back there, securing it there. We got a tarp up on the roof so the roof doesn't blow off while we're driving down the road at 70 miles an hour, because that will happen with these older pieces of equipment. That plastic roof will fly right off. We got a bulldozer blade here strapped down. And here's the thing that's been giving me the headache for the past day. So see, we got chains up and around, straps up at top, chains on the back. And this axle here, that's the one we're worried about the weight the most. But hopefully we'll be okay. If not, we have to readjust it. We will go back and we will we'll have them move it. You know, there's no bones about it. Other than that, we are good to go. So now we're going to go inside. We're going to grab ourselves the scale ticket, cup of ice, something to drink. Well, this is your typical truck stop. This is for the natural gas trucks. There's a few of these around, not a lot, but if you have a natural gas powered truck, this is where you fill up here. All that's the diesel and the everything else there, which is 99.9% of the trucks. It's a car hauler, all flattened down, make it a little more aerodynamic. Turn that way. Fleur-de-Lys, how you doing? Never seen you before. Welcome in, Mr. Welkser. Well, I will talk to you later, I guess, to find out what the situation is with you there, Mr. Welkser. But I finally got myself straight from yesterday. We're all set, hopefully, and fingers are crossed that we you know, that we're all good and legal. So we will find out. We will find out. Wet paint. Well, why don't you paint that when it's not have high traffic? All right. Thanks, sir. All right. Morning, ma'am. Scale, please. 1804.
Maybe $12.
Corporate.
Corporate?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What's your truck?
Truck number 1804.
And your company?
Valley.
And your trailer?
546.
You forget your mask in the truck?
No, I don't have one, so.
Do you need one?
No, ma'am.
When's your birthday?
Birthday 02/08/71.
Driver's license number.
06/00/85/553.
Go ahead and sign. All right, you're all set.
Thank you, ma'am. Alrighty. So we'll look at this in a second here. Yeah, we're gonna get something to drink real quick. See, no Powerade Zero. No Powerade Zero. Choices. But we will only do what we can. All right, so I'm gonna grab a bottle of Fiji. And we're gonna get ourselves a cup of ice here. I think.
I risked it to get here because it was so freaking hot. I said, it's gonna go.
Yeah, just this and a bottle of Fiji. Ice and bottle of Fiji. I'm not going to worry about it. A bag, please. Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Good day. Helps not throw things on the floor. All right. And we are good and legal. So my worries weren't too bad. So 11,640, 28,640, 29,520 for 69,800. So we are well within the specs that we are allowed to run. So no worries there. You know, like I said, if I had left that piece hang off the back like it was originally intended to do, it would have been a real problem. But yeah, pretty dang spiffy. If you go to the channel Sail Life, you'll see a gentleman from Denmark. He's rebuilding a boat, and he and his fiance, once the boat is completely built, they're going to be going out cruising the world. And this t-shirt is one of his favorite sayings. And he, you know, and I like supporting the other YouTubers that I like, so I bought the t-shirt. And pretty dang spiffy is a pretty good catchphrase in my book. Yeah, in essence, that's basically what I did say. I'm not going to put on a mask when none is needed. You know, just because you want me to wear a mask doesn't mean I'm gonna. I got too much of that American freedom and liberty and, you know, attitude to be wearing a mask. Especially for something that is not a real problem. All right, let's see here. So we'll take the camera out of here, if I can. There we go. Put that right back in there where you belong. Let me hook the full power cable on, not just the battery. There we go. All righty. All right. Set that over there. What is this? Okay. Okay. Well, I am now got the official word not to go pick up that last load. Just proceed on to our stop in Kansas, our second stop in Kansas, and our final stop in Nebraska. So that's precisely what we shall do. I will as soon as I am able here. Let me get things set up. I always like having a new connections made. So we're going to get ourselves set to go down the road here in a moment. Alrighty. Well, we will see what we can do. You know how the YouTube game is played. Unfortunately, we never have enough time, you know, as we would like, but we will make that connection as we can here. So, 866 miles. To get from Brunswick, Ohio to Humboldt, Kansas. Let's get this done. No, I don't want that. Click on that. There we go. Okay. Got that done. We got the information to go ahead and go to our first delivery. So we are off now onto the road. Everything is still tight, so we are good to go. Well, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we do driving and work-related stuff. Saturday and Sunday, we do live cooking from the truck. So hopefully we will see you again. And I look forward to watching your stuff as I can. Ready? Got some oversized loads going in and out of here. And you see the Escort in front of me. The Escort guy's on the side there as well. So he's over 14 foot wide. He's well over 14 foot wide. That's why he has an Escort in the front and the rear. Sunshine Cooper, good day to you. We are doing okay. We got ourselves finally situated. We would have liked to have had it done yesterday, but ran out of time yesterday. We weighed our truck. We are all good and legal. Now we can head on out to Kansas. We got about a day and a half worth of travel to get out there. So we will do as we can. We weigh just a little bit under 70,000 pounds. So we're not super heavy by any stretch of the imagination, but we still have to be mindful. Well, we have to be mindful whether we're loaded or empty, no matter what, but we just have a little bit more to worry about. So back onto I-71 southbound. So like I said, we got the information telling us not to worry about that fourth load down in Cincinnati, which that wasn't going to happen no matter what, because I wasn't about to take it. So I-71 down to Columbus, Ohio, where we will get on to I-70 and I-70 all the way out to, through St. Louis into Topeka, into Kansas City. From there we'll head south down, aiming towards Oklahoma. But we're going to be on the back roads a little bit. And then from there, once we get to Humboldt, then we'll head out to Dodge City and then up to North Platte. So it is 11:07 a.m. We are on our way. 865 miles remain to go. We're going to find a stop along the way here to do a load check. We're going to head down here to Springfield, Ohio. There's a Love's down there. Well, thanks, Sunshine Cooper. I appreciate that. Always nice to have a little bit of help putting the video out there. I appreciate it. Like I said, we're going to go down to this Love's here, about 140 miles away. We're going to pull in there. We're going to check the load, make sure all the straps and chains are tight. Make sure nothing's moving. Make sure nothing's falling off. Everything is properly secured. And every 150 miles from now on, we'll be stopping and checking. Ready. So we got a bit of cloud today, which, you know, after so many days of being blasted by the sun and all hot and getting the sunburn and whatnot, we are now having a nice easy day, not too hot. It's only 81 degrees as of the moment. But we're just going to keep cruising right along. And this is basically the rest of our day. Just driving. And this is the bulk of the excitement that I ever get to have. You know, do a little bit of work, loading and unloading, throwing straps, pulling out, putting chain and binders on. See, the pilot we were just at, it's okay. It's not my favorite pilot to be at. Typically when I'm in the Brunswick area of Ohio, I typically come down to this pilot here and stay. Just a little bit nicer of a place. This Love's on the left is fairly new. You know, just a couple years old. Used to be for a while, the pilot was the only thing here. Got the Bob Evans, they got a Arby's over here, McDonald's, Subway, Wendy's. Now you got everything you need to eat. So now we have a good day and a half of driving, a little over 850 miles to go to get to Kansas. So we're going to get down here through Columbus, Ohio, take that through the southern part of Indiana. We should pass Indianapolis. Yeah, pass by Indianapolis, get over to St. Louis, through St. Louis, and then to Kansas City, and then into Kansas. Fairly easy ride. The hardest part about this particular set of trips is simply the fact that we had to do a bit more work than desired to get this loaded, reloaded, unloaded, reloaded, restrap, reset, then down the road. So we are in 18th gear. which on the gear shift itself is 8 high. That's what it is on the gear shift. It'll say 8 high on the gear shift, which means 18th gear. We're doing basically 70 miles an hour, which is the speed limit. Losing a little bit as we go up the hill, of course, because of our weight. It's about 81 degrees outside. We're doing about 6.2 miles per gallon, which is not too bad considering the hills. So we're gonna be passing the towns of Ashland. Then we're gonna pass Mansfield. Not too in the next half an hour roughly. Well, half an hour, 40 minutes. Get past this horse trailer. We're gonna get over nice and early. We got a couple animals in there, so hopefully it goes nice and easy with them. Congress, West Salem, Ohio. Mile marker 199 southbound. Well, more southwest at the moment, but why is this guy not moving over? You need to be in the proper lane there, meathead. And we do our best not to pass on the right. There's no reason why you are not in that lane, in that right-hand lane. None. That's lazy driving. There's no impediment to you being in that right-hand lane. I could have gotten easily around you in the center lane. If you had been in that right-hand lane, you would not have to change lanes to get around that guy. We got lots of oversize on the road today. That's about the 8th oversized load I've seen today. Alrighty. That's why I like the northeast area of the country, always green spring and summer. I like the southwest and in the midwest where it's brown half the time, even when it's supposed to be green. So this is basically the exciting bit of the day. You know, northern Iowa, or northern Ohio, sorry. A truck. Right. It's this exciting. Oh my goodness. Everybody's favorite Canadians, the trips. How y'all doing? You still you guys still arguing who has the best sandwich at the restaurants? Who's got the most outrageous meat-laden sandwiches? I said, you know, today we're gonna definitely get, we should get down here to yeah, do I want to stop at the border with Indiana, or do you want to get into Indiana, period? Either or, eh. Well, that's a good kind of battle to have. Who has the best, you know, meat-laden sandwich? I could always join in that fight. I think we will stop in Indiana tonight. We're not going to try to go so far today, you know, ooh, gotta go. I'm not in that mode of driving. I never have to be, so I never will be, you know. I don't have a deadline. The main thing is get it there safely, legally, with as much rapidity as possible, but I would rather, you know, enjoy my time that I'm given to get it out there properly. You know, because going out and getting there super early and having to wait 5 hours for some place to open, that really don't make a whole lot of sense to me. Go at the appropriate time, whenever they're able to take me in, then go. You know? I'd rather run that kind of schedule. So we got 120 miles down to the other side of Columbus, onto I-70 to Springfield, Ohio. We're going to check the load, make sure we're all good with that. And I think we had half a tank of fuel, a little under 3/4 tank of diesel exhaust fluid. We got more than enough ability to reach that. And then our next stop after that, we may have to stop a little bit earlier. But we should have no problem getting into Indiana to get to another truck stop, get to a Pilot Flying J, where we can park for the night, get our free shower. And at that point in time, we can top up the truck with fuel and DEF, and go from there.